Please. I not honor that lady and whosoever is doing it.
And tell them low CPR to come do him job, brother. The man
Leave
do
the
him.
man alone.
The man do him for
Leave
do
the
yes.
man alone.
Amen. The man do him for do yes. And me I tell her, mummy, I'm proud of you, mummy. And me I tell her.
I go make people owe them majority of the money.
With limousine service. Eh?
Not no go so.
limousine
It's the same thing. Alright. You see, I same thing we are talking.
Big up heavenly rest. No time.
When know about the process, bro. Them people lack of knowledge, you know, bro.
Heavenly dove, no time.
Mummy, me I tell her, man, big up yourself, man. And me I tell her, I'm proud of you, man. Me I tell her, say, yeah, full of water.
Everywhere I go, people is proud of me. Everywhere.
Yeah, man, me I tell her, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I tell you, do it, man. You do it, mummy.
Don't give up, no time.
Man.
I will
It's
not
no time.
Now you come out to make it clear to them, mommy.
That I am going to stand, and I am going to stand that day, and I'm going to do what I have to do without shedding a tears, because I know I can't do it.
Yeah, man. Like how you find the courage, man, and stand up on them. And you tell you, say, you're not going to cry at the funeral, and you roll out and you cry, mummy. You give your speech, and you love your speech you give. Yeah, man, respect, man. That's what a mother. You say mother love, nothing beat mother love.
Make sure
Tell me, I tell you that. Nothing beat mother
I
love.
was tired, I could not sleep.
Yeah.
I said I have to show these people the gratitude of standing with me.
Yes.
Everything I talk
love
on
that.
this internet is facts. I don't have
Yeah,
to
that's true, man.
Things not go so. Come in, I believe in I don't want it for rumor thing. You understand?
Yeah, man, you stand up, man. I love that.
Say the only thing me say I am not pleased with. Them have my granddaughter doing clouting.
Yeah, me not like it.
Okay,
Pan
if
media,
mother
I
want to
be.
do it fine, but other people
Yeah.
that have her a drag here, so a drag there, so I don't like it.
I don't have her like she yesterday to me.
Mother do what she want to do because they have her page, so let it should do. But what I am saying, having this baby on this, you can let she do contents like as a child, like some learning things, you know, that might be
Yeah,
fun.
to encourage other students.
Exactly, these contents and
Yeah.
so people will allow their kids to look at Niah profile and they can learn from it and stuff like those. You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
And these are the things I was saying to myself. Now this lecture.
Mommy, I may tell you, nobody can break you, mommy. I may tell you, you're strong because when you go through, it's normal.
Now your baby mother not credibly enough for the little girl.
I'm not going to talk about her as I said.
Yeah,
I am not.
just leave that apart.
Please leave that, please.
I do not.
Leave that fully. Matter of fact, we're not trying to bring them no baby mother. Make she do it, she do.
And they are talking. My granddaughter, if anything should go and anything I can give to her, I will. I'm more than willing to assist. Okay. My son dead and I don't have not even a shirt to look for my son or smell the sweat I'm in it. Nothing. The only thing I got for my son was a pair of earrings that they took out in my ears and him ID. And that's the only thing I hold on. And when I reached down by the funeral, I forgot that I leave the earring and I sent back for them and put them in him ear. Okay. So the only thing I have is an ID. Nothing. Who want grab this, grab that. And me bear it. And me have the death certificate. I can do anything I want to do. Because if you have a child and that child did not make any will or anything like that, and that child passed, and the person who buried that child, and if that child did have a set without a will, let me tell you something. You say, you know, lamb, baby this and baby that. Yes, the good heart of a grandmother will let the child have it. And that was my intention if anything should come my way. You understand?
No, mommy, me know why you get me wrong, you know. When I was talking, it was due to what they were saying about the father on another life. That's the reason why I come up here, ask on points. When I came up, you know, but I mixed up the two away. Two different persons that talk about, CPR for this and CPR for that. So no mix way up. When I said law, I was saying when the father grabbed this and grabbed that and I talk about him do this and him do that and they're on another life, gloating him. And I came here on here and I said, a mother will always back a good man. So you obviously know say he's not.
Exactly.
I'm on point. Good morning.
I always said before, when it comes
on
to money, that man will give money for his children, but spending quality time is the most important thing in a child's life.
That's true.
Even when you don't have money, spending quality time with him, drive him in, take him to the beach. Kids will never forget those moments. And this is what
That's
I
true.
always said, and I will never stop saying it. My baby father, Mr. Foga, he does not believe in getting education to be professional. He believes in telling his children to hustle. And when you start to
Okay.
hustle, and when you're a hustler, nothing and going for you, one other thing left for you to do. Teach a child to go to school, get a solid foundation, so that child can be professional out there.
Mommy, you're smart and I respect you and I say stay strong. Sorry for butting. On point, big up yourself, everybody. I just come off a live with the dad and Kevin. You see me, I say Kevin from America. I just want to say something quick, guys. Mommy, sorry for your son. We're being a rape your son and all that. I'm love how on point everybody I do it. But hear me, I say, Mommy, what you said just a while ago about the dad, that's a real say you say. Him dead if he fall in son.
All his kids know that he will fund the money, but it doesn't have time, and you have to make time for your
Mommy,
children.
it's crazy, you know, because that's how we grew up, you know. We are Jamaican. I see my dad tell me to, you know, Mommy, but they are Canada right now. I'm just have to say, I know say it's hard for your dad tell that. And now we need to set an example as young mother and father and teach our kids them that.
That is why my son take interest in his daughter. You understand?
Right.
So when people are talking about voice notes sending out and this and that and the devil, yes, me hear them a voice note I send out and this voice note saying what? Because you and your son go always in an argument, because if you curve your son the way, or every mother want good for them children. Every single mother, no care people say then this and then that and the devil know what. Every mother wants to see them pick me come out good. And they will, for me will do any and everything which is right
Mommy,
for my children.
you know, I just want to say quick though. Like, you see where I go on, because you see this where I go on. It's not making no sense, Mommy, because this what people want. You know, them want to drag on one another. And I think one of us really sit down and talk, because me just come off a live with him and him not drag your mommy. The dad is not dragging your mommy. He not pick up for him. Him not say nothing about you. The people them want, them a talk about CPR. And them say why CPR not the funeral and all that. I did there listen just a while ago. But as I say, mommy, I want to get this together.
What I am saying, me and the dad don't have anything to talk about now, because my child is gone. And that was the only connection. And since my son has reached the age of consent, I don't think I need to talk about the father, talk with the father. No, I don't.
You know, no obligation.
Exactly, and he owes me none. I owe him none and he owes me none. And that's it.
True.
If I see him and I want to say hi, that's it, because I have a clean heart. Even
that's true.
Funeral, he was out there looking at our son in the casket while the pastor was asking for him, and I went outside because I couldn't stay inside. Every minute I feel like I want to pee, you understand? So when I went outside, I saw him and I said to him, I couldn't hear the pastor inside a wait pan for come do a tribute, and you're out here, sir. You're out here, sir. At the your phone. You need to go inside. I walked Morris up almost to where he was supposed to be at the altar. And then he sat where his brother was. I went outside. I don't even hear what Morris said. Honestly, I did not hear a word that he said. Me I'm glad see on TikTok. But I had to pull him from where he was and tell him, go up there. This is the son that you say you love. Go and do your tribute. And even though all of this, if me a pass, anyway, me a pass and seem like him in a danger or whatever, of course I will give the assistance. And that's it. Because that's all I am. I have a pure heart. And at the end of the day, Xavier is my child and I father that. So if me pass him out the road or anything do him, and me just pass him, so what kind of luck me have for my picnic or part-time that? But me and him not go in and no dealings and no worry for talking.
Yeah, mommy, me hear you say something before if funeral did keep and the dress code and so and the same thing when me hear you say I see him style me see certain amount of people carry. It's like you understand the level of respect that then that me not like them.
Exactly.
You know say yeah, that me never like. That me never like.
And black people, you say I saw black people stay typical black people, you know.
But then again, you know, some people, you know, there are a lot of people in Jamaica. Them only have close to one occasion. Because them don't know which kind of settings you have to do when you go on a certain occasion. You understand?
Yeah, true.
Them have to the out. Them the thing I forgot on the beach. Money's not even dance. And I said it before. I said it before. Attire yourself the way you're supposed to. Be presentable to go in the church. That's what I asked for.
Miss Renee?
Yes, sir.
Big rumor, I don't know if a rumor, but a big talk a girl and I say money over for the funeral. 700 and 1,000.
Really?
I hear that.
False allegation.
Well, I know, bro.
False allegation. And false allegation. False allegation. The only
All
thing.
right, mommy, just clear up that phone, please. Make we hear what I go on. Because them I say 750,000 or CPI.
I true with limousine service. Eh? Hello. You know, have a good day and take down my picture, please. May I ask you now, take down my picture.
No problem.
From a distant home, very distant home, and the only reason I had to be on social media is to just let you people know the facts instead of running around with false news, false information, because I know this is what the media wants. Anything that is negative, but I am not in it.
One more time again, mommy said no money no owe, cause I've that them.
No money, no. I'm not telling you, I'm telling you already. Listen, I told you already. No money was owed. I'm not telling you a long time.
Look here, sir.
People are stay, man.
You don't need to stop, because at the end of the day, they're going to come a point where you have to just stop call Xavier Aquin Foga name, you know, because he's buried now. You understand?
Yeah.
He's buried now. And sooner or later, people have to go stop. You see all them clipping there with all them picture, them thing they have to go take them, because I'm going to make sure them thing they happen straight. All right. It over and past, and I don't even want to take up my phone and hear all these things because it irritates me and it breaks me down.
If you tell the truth, then mommy, we want justice for Niah, and I don't know him, mommy.
That is true. But everybody, if you want justice, everybody come twisting this, twisting that, and it's gonna be all twisted. It's gonna be you ever twine something, and you just twine it till it just pop off and it done.
We are going to untwine it for them. So when them are twine it, we are going to untwine it. People want.
Everybody want justice. Come on, justice to my child too.
Yeah, we are going
want justice to my promising.
On point. Can I say something? As I say, that's why I say, mommy. You see what I said earlier? And this is the time I say again. When you're the dad, only time you talk to him, because it a go work for him get justice, mommy. Me the overseas, right? And you know, say when they are foreign country, no matter who for name call, who in the yard, who say ever, a foreign there, and a Jamaica them cover up stuff. Somebody close, and the only way it gonna happen is if you get overseas detective and deal with this. Me just talk to your dad and Kevin. One man named Kevin, he is a big TikToker too. He's on his life. I was just on the live and I say, the dad not saying about Uno, drag your name, nothing. As I say, I know the relationship.
I just came on it just for this lady who was talking.
Okay.
You know, what if somebody say the mother and the father greedy because they could have said something or step in when CPR said he was going to do this and was going to do that?
Don't watch them. You see, black people are so we is, you know. We always bring down one another, you see. We now go elevate it. See me I say because all we think are so we always live like crab in a barrel. If you notice the Asian and the Chinese them, they all could live in one house and they all survive. And when they get out of that house, they make it. They all survive and strive. But we black people, we there in our house. One man asleep on the bed for too long, he's watching him. Oh, you're sleeping too long. We're not sleeping on the ground and try for comfort and try to survive. But as I say, mommy, don't make them drag you down and stay strong.
They can't because the internet is just for critic. And I'm glad to take it.
You see me, I say, the people them wicked.
No time. Charlotte Parks is not gonna walk and hold down her head in the ground like.
But you see, it I gonna reveal, your son, I gonna reveal, you see your son, he's angry. He never, you never seen a rain or fall. Do you notice the rain? I watch a man thing. The man is angry. No rain fall or nothing. That to show you say he's not at peace. He's somebody.
You know, so when me get up in the morning, yesterday morning, me have to run back inside and say, yes, Papa, you just realize so you're dead. Yeah, you just realize, but you don't have to cry. Don't cry.
You never cry.
The rain fall here yesterday morning in St. Anne's Bay right here. It did not fall hard like that.
Okay. But through the funeral, I guess him listen to what you say because as I say in a mommy, him know and the man hurt. You see the day when me hear say your son drop out, because I watch them, you know, I do TikTok, you know, as they see on point and them money I do it. All of we are do it for, you see me, the fun. Your son do it and he must shine. As I say, the money that do big things. But you see, we Jamaican, we always use our mouth and talk what we are do and tell people because you know we feel good. We love the people them around us. But them just eat and then bring it down. So now we have to do now, we have to watch what we are do. The surrounding where we keep, we not keep certain people. You see me, I say, you know, and you see God said, and everybody have to help. Not some Christians gonna help Christian. Do you see that happening? And everybody, you can't help your family all the time because of them see a man I go jog you down, mommy. Him same friend them, me not say who, cause me an investigator for do this. But as somebody were close to him do this and it all orchestrate, mommy. I mean, I tell you that.
Let me tell you something. The 48 laws of power. It says, conceal your intention, keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your action. If they have no clue what you are up to, they cannot prepare a defense. Guide them far enough down the wrong path. Envelope them in enough smoke. And by the time they realize your intention, it will be too late. People with plans never ever reveal it. Build a fence around.
Facts.
Let them see. Surprise them. And I always say this to my kids. Whatever you have inside, work on it. Don't ever reveal what you have to do because people is not happy when you're striving. You know, tell us something real quick. Be and ask anybody. Nobody in this town ever see me walk with a woman. Nobody. Me stay by myself. My work, I'm a pitney them. Even to the lane when I live, you can't ask anybody I come to yourself. Morning, I'm gone. I don't have time for people.
I'm gonna say this. Niah has been gone for 4 months now, and I feel like people should just let this guy rest in peace. I don't see why people for come now after the funeral with the same bagger and the same mix up but money not pay, because one thing I know, if money not pay, the body can't left out of the funeral home. The lady when named Beanie G went on a live this morning. I saw her over there and she was saying that Miss Shernette called her and she was crying because money owed the morning of the funeral, and then about 10 to 15 minutes, them say them a bring out Niah body to go put in the earth for carry go to the church. People need to just stop. People, just low life people just come on the internet and bring down mother, bring down father.
People need to leave people business alone and
exactly.
Go them
and if
business.
people
want to know what time these women have to be on internet if they don't have things to do.
And if people really love and respect Niah, them would not disrespect the mother, disrespect the father, disrespect the baby mother. Because when you disrespect these people, you're disrespecting his child. People need to just allow people business alone. And some of them have dirty clothes on the back, soap up from last week. Go and wash up the dirty drawers, them. Allow people alone. You get what I'm saying? Leave people alone. If you don't on the internet, just show no support. Certain things, if you don't notice, you know, if you don't notice.
Right now, I go make my pitney them dinner or whatever. Me say when me have to see already, out of the box because
But
I am
no,
not this internet person.
the thing about this
Niah, mother. Big up yourself, Niah, mother.
I notice another mother or the father,
Got
another mother
mommy,
or
yeah,
the
man.
father
Stay
get up
strong,
and
stay there.
start drama, you know,
Yeah,
and
man.
people on the internet just keep on dragging these things.
But the
Let's
father,
move on back
not-
and get back on topic.
It's not even the
in a
family,
drama,
you know.
the
Another
father
family, you know.
But if you now watch everything, better you not say nothing. Because this a man where you see on the picture right here, so him in a drama. Better you say leave the mother alone and certain people when in the drama. But him, we slack well.
No man, the father a drama queen. Him love
Involved in
the
everyone I
internet.
drama them.
This man want to be a TikToker. The father want to be a TikToker.
Yeah.
Him love the TikTok.
Hello?
Remember
I have
the man-
something
the
to
man-
say, and I go come
Yeah,
down.
so yeah, say.
I honestly
baby
feel
girl.
like from Niah dead till now, the whole internet make Niah not get justice. Why me say that them pin Niah dead pan so much people? Right now, if them pin it pan the real killer, I'm not gonna feel no way, cause if amount of people them pin him Niah dead pan, them no make the police do them work. Everybody turn investigator. Everybody a say this a one, this a one. It don't look good.
Because
Leave
there
it,
is
make the
an
police do them work.
There is an organization
are
that
working.
pull down somebody with along with Niah's death. If you not overstand, there is an organization and nobody and on the internet. I try to.
Is the internet too? Is the internet too?
organization.
Because them, the
See
people
right,
them
man.
pin Niah dead
Yo,
pan
and
so
point.
much people.
One point. Hear me I say you. And you see how you gotta do it. I'm like how you are doing it. You have the cloud, you know. You see what you have to do. You have to get for sit down with them people here and find out if a them thing you gotta do. You see me I say my father. No be like them people here. You see me if you can get the real truth.
Give me a second, bro. Alright, so the
Mhm.
police them do them job. But people for understand the trigger man is already out of the way. The police do them job, you not get it confused. And them youth are involved and use the internet as distraction.
That's what I
You see
alright.
me? Bobo stay so them all of them youth that use the internet as distraction. Why
That's
when
what
them
I'm doing,
are now,
what I
you see me? And them are use the internet as distraction and people are buying to it and slack it themselves. He got me sharing it and I don't know already. Any platform I depend if you ever say Miss Ash, never this one. So please,
Manners,
please,
manners,
please,
manners.
keep it together. You know?
You're on point.
Yeah, me
Niah,
G.
that
Yeah, man.
Niah.
So yeah, pray. You see me I say? And you
Yeah,
see
man, I
if
listen to you.
people forget to understand how all Harbour stay. All Harbour is a little corrupt place. You see me I say me then?
Yeah.
No outer port man now go come in at all Harbour can do no killing.
Cool.
See? You see every man where you see dead at all Harbour, and them friend do it.
Use the word analyze, my bro, please.
You see?
So where they say? All have a bad place.
Not that, bro,
Simple.
get the on point.
Simple. Watch it out.
Don't take care,
Simple as you see it.
So I'm fine. Big up here. Look more.
And point is as simple as you see all
Some of
Harbour.
them on point.
All Harbour is
Some of
a
the people when I
corrupt
box,
place.
like one people talk at a time.
You understand? All Harbour, friend killer. You understand? The moment you start making little money, you see, even if you are doing good, they will go on and get rid of you. You understand? I dog one friend them do it. You understand? When you eat with, when you drink with, when you ride up and down with, everything with fam. You understand? But the end of the day, you know, they always say, on the same day, leaf drop in the water, you go rotten. You understand? The dog get a proper send off.
And that's why important.
You understand?
Proper send
A
off.
proper send
That's why
off.
important.
You understand? But
Yeah.
it's so, it's still away where the dog go back in a hometown in a casket, my dog.
At God and time, it's like the brother.
You see?
God on. God on what time?
Yes, say.
Type again.
Yes, say. Or the dog go back in a hometown and the son, he should have go back in a hometown. You understand me, fam?
That's a fool.
But I just got on time, man.
I bring that, you see.
People
right
been a
now,
say, yo, a town man come do it. People been a say, yo, a man from way down, so no, brother.
No time.
Outer port man, nah, come in our area, come do something. Remember that. You understand?
Me not say, God on time, send a request.
If you on point, if you realize you see how him yard set up, if you know how him yard set up, you have to know the yard by your hand back. If you go in the yard, for find him round this so. You see me? So I just say things that my father.
God on time internet bad.
Yo, you hear me top of the morning while I go on there?
There, man.
Yeah, man, fam. Good morning to all of the people on the panel. Yeah. All right.
Morning.
Yeah, you know, me dep on your live still, and me I listen to everything while I go on and thing. And me I listen to Shernet and thing and everybody. I want to say respect. Me dep on my live, go sit down. Go and sit down. Yes, so basically now, me just put in my 2 cents in the thing, you know what I mean? As we say,
man.
you know, say internet is a thing now where every man to their own opinion, every man to their own idea, and every man to their own reasoning, you know what I mean? So anything where a man say you can't stop a man from feed them thing, and a man opinion of feed them, and we all can agree with that. So even if a man says something and you know like what him say, you still can't stop a man from say what they want to say, because every man have them own idea. Niah, my nephew, Slacky, my brother, we know Shernet, me and Shernet good. You know what I mean? And the whole of we know we one another and thing. We have Niah from youth days and things, so everybody know 100. Now, at the same time still, I know everything a man I go say, and somebody I go like it. But if me now as Slacky brother, we grow around Slacky, we grow with Slacky, me older than him, more time people say, oh, I older one and him, we say I'm me. Because him bigger than me in a body. You see what I say? But as a big man at the age of 55, I just want people to say this. I can't come on social media and tell a man say, don't say nothing bad. And I can't come on social media and tell a man say, don't say what you want to say. But what me can do, me can put in my 2 cents in the thing and say, listen now. No one has never ever heard Slacky come on a social media platform and point for anybody or call anybody name and say, that the man that do this or that the man that do that. If him ever do it, you know, I never hear it. So me put it on a level where me say, me nah go say him no see so, but as a brother, me never hear of him say that, not even to me. You get me as a fam? So basically, when me literally want to say still, people will preach Slacky on a different level and they might say, boy, him nah mourn or him nah grieve or him nah this and him never did it for his son, but I told them wouldn't know. And me say it all the while, not just other brother, but because of them me live and because of this so me know. A man have to know, so me just want to say this quick and fast because the whole heap of people there on your life. You see, Slacky, people must look on the levels with Slacky. Slacky have a youth from him a baby, you know. And him may just have him, but Slacky have the other youth were born. Seeing? The other youth were born and plus the daughter. The whole of them and a little pitney, you know. If you don't see one picture where 3 of them take together. A 3 little baby, you know. And a 3 different mother. Slacky could not sit down with them and mix a buckle of feed and hug them up and put them in a lap because Slacky have here making money. Chuck their road a drive and have to load the boilers, play a keep on weekend, supermarket a run, workers to get paid. So him and the boss man way. Have to do the thing. So him have people who pay and get paid as babysitter to make sure that the juvenile them good.
God on time. You live a whole labor.
Yeah, man. So basically, me go make you talking to people. Me a reason so that you can understand the levels.
Respectfully, me hold on the fully. I want to understand when me hear about Slacky and everything. Slacky did come out here and point finger upon people, and you and I know that. We live in a different. Why the word?
No, watch you know. Me could correct that. Remember me say if it. Remember when me say no. Me say if him point a finger upon somebody, me don't know. So me say me change the statement. Me say if him do it, me don't know. Cause first me did I say me don't know if him ever come out and call somebody name in person. But me know say him in play one voice note where him in get, and that kind of irritate a lot of people. But if you say him in call somebody name, me can't say that a lie, me ungo say me don't know. So even if you say you and I know, me wouldn't know, cause it wouldn't make sense me I go come here so after Niah bury and come and say that like me I take up for him. You get what me I say, fam? So if he do it, me not know of that. So let me clarify that.
Question, cause you go too far now. Your son get unalive.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some more evidence in it. You come take it and go for him. Just answer that to me and let me know.
Yeah, man, watch you know. If him come from foreign, it's Saturday night and it's Sunday I can go light and him fly out back in Monday.
Why?
Him never come to come take up a phone, him come and can go light and go back in Monday morning.
Fully, me hear myself fully. Hold on, me hear myself.
Yes. So, him come this Saturday night, we have a candle light is Sunday morning, that are the 9 day. And then him leave back the Monday morning and head back for him work. Right? Him have the right to achieve whatever belongings of him youth. Now, if you say evidence in the phone and them thing there, him couldn't stay foreign, come down on Saturday night and know, you know. Remember, say when he analyzed, everything was there. And if the police then were they were draw the yellow tape and everything. If them as detective needed any farmer anything, them would have, then no one was unalive and everything. They would have asked whatever they need for confiscate. Because them are detective, them been doing these things over the years. So if whatever they needed, they would have asked for it.
Hold on, skillful. Hold on. We don't want this turn hold on, skillful. We just want to say one thing to God and time. God and time.
Yeah.
A Jamaica, you know Jamaican system run. You know, remember say Niah, the police them give Niah one warm time, one night time, you know. So when they come on to Niah and the police them, no, you know say they now put out them best job. You know that a ghetto. We know that. What me I say? Niah father coulda when me I say when Niah father coulda do with the phone business, you know say Niah maybe gonna link with some people him not know about. Me feel say him if he come your phone there would have some critical thing. And remember again, him company internet screen recording out there where them have to delete some things out of the phone. Make it look suspicious to the people them. So what you have to say about that?
Alright, very good. Now, remember say I'm a brother and him leave him money and him leave with the phone and whatever. If you say screen record did the way him attack out of him mouth, say him delete out some things out of the phone.
No, him say have some things that have to go delete out of the phone.
Well, if him, alright, let me answer that, you know, from a perspective. If him come and say, him have things where him have to delete out of the phone, then if him come and say that, whatever it is where him say, him would have an iPhone and the phone of Niah. Seeing, he would send a naked picture with him and there with a girl go give his son. So me would not know wow that in at that way him would have say him have to delete out. So on the other hand, maybe him a look through the phone and to see if anything in there where would be like a private thing. Now we would have more to say. What if he mean bring it then and say, officer, see my son phone here, keep it. See if you not check it. Just like how me would have say, them would have did take it if them did want it. Me can also say, him could have say, alright, me I bring it go give them. But what is him leave here 4:30 in the morning. If you catch a 7 o'clock flight, you have 3 hour check-in before the flight ready. And him leave early. Him take up the things them because the mother wasn't there, so him would have been the next person in line. And him forward in panda levels there.
Excuse me, basically what you say, I just the phone him come for them.
No, and he never come here for your phone. He come here to come at the candle light.
Then if I say him come at the candle.
No, you say him have some things to delete or me say to your first say. Me say to your first say. If the detective them, I was there when him lie down and go around there. And me are the one where the little baby come and stretch up in and I me take her up. And me are the one where she pine pan and say, uncle, then lick out daddy head back and him brains in lie down right there. So me was the one she said that to nobody else. I was around there the night. No, I am saying at the 9 day after, the 9 day when at the candle light, it was the Sunday, and me organize the candle light, mommy organize one for down there, we organize one round at Spring Village, round at Zion Yard, and round at the place, a 4 candle light. See, the police them lock off the one at Spring Village, then lock off the one at Zion Yard, but them never lock off the one round at Freeway Yard. They go right through till in the before the morning, rain fall and wash it out. Him leave the Monday morning early to catch him there on a 7 o'clock flight. A man who no buy a plane ticket and left foreign to come here just to take up a phone.
I have a question. Why is Lucky hid the investigator number from Miss Shernet?
Why is Lucky door?
Hold back the investigator number from Miss Shernet. Why never give the mother the investigator?
No, Slacky cannot hold back an investigator. Shernet, the investigating officer them from Old Harbour who have the case. When I link with the investigating officer them as the person who dep on the ground, they ask me to get in touch with the mother and get in touch with the father. I give them the mother number and I give them the father number. They get in touch with mommy. Them are mommy link, mommy organize, mommy come through everything. Slacky now have a link with them. I give them Slacky number. Slacky can't hold back a number from any investigator. The detective them from Old Harbour who have the case seen, them know me because me are the man who go there and talk to them most of the time. You see what I say? So there's not a number that hold back from anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, no number that did if hold back. Yeah.
But my point.
I know why your brother pray, so I'm not even going to really ask you. Go to one.
No, man, no can't ask me anything. If me know him, I say what me know, and if me don't know him, I go hold back. Me go say me not know him. So if me don't know, I say me not know.
What me I say is Niah have a lot of respect out there, and me feel that the phone have a lot of key thing we could have give a more breakthrough towards Niah case right now. That are my personal opinion. Not saying that have to be the case, but me feel that phone could have give a breakthrough with conversation maybe with him in person. Because remember, Niah wanna give his skit with a lot of things we did that go on Niah play. So you go have some WhatsApp interaction or some personal message between him and person. We could have maybe unreveal a lot of things where maybe even if the general public not have to know about the investigator, them could have an idea. Because remember, investigator now sit down on TikTok to know say, oh, Niah did I go through this or whatever be the case. So them now go come on the scene, come take up a phone, they say, I wonder if it have something to do with this. Without somebody maybe saying something or no, then we don't look back on you and say, you know, so the phone could have be a bigger thing in the case, you could have help you understand more. You understand that? All
right, very good point you make. I me clear up that very good point you make. I me love that. All right, put it this way. When we went around there in the night and the investigator, there was a lot of police, them drive and them circle from one part of the scheme to the other part of the scheme, then draw them yellow tape, them have them light and them a do them thing. The Sunday morning, them come back around there again when the day light out and then come back and then go back through again and comb the area through again. And remember guys, these are detectives, them not just get a job, them not just a do them job. Whatever, like how them take up this pen shell them as some farmer evidence, them take pictures of the area from the gate right around the yard and everything. If they and they know that he was unalive, I don't know if those detectives would have said, no sir, we don't want the phone, or no sir, we don't remember about the phone because he was unalive. So I think if they needed that, but watch this now, put it on another level. Also, even if Slacky as a father did have the phone and him want justice for him son, anything where him seen it would have been as good use to him. If he say, well, me find this and that in there, so me I go bring it up or bring it to the police. So even him himself would never find evidence or clue of anything, and him not turn that evidence over to the police or to let other people on TikTok know. So basically, if you are looking at it from an angle and say, all right, I feel within my own opinion, say him could have give the police the phone because evidence could have in our phone. If him see the same evidence, it would have good for him because he would have want that same evidence for use for whatever it is so that people can see it and understand it. So me think say, me wouldn't look on it from the angle there and say no, him shouldn't have the phone, and me wouldn't look on it from an angle and say him a one wicked man because he have a phone. Him never fly from foreign for a phone. But if him did see any farmer evidence in it for him own a son, he would have did glad to be the first one to say me find any evidence or me find the reason. You understand? Me would have do it, you would have do it as a father too. Any mother or anybody, and if you take up your child phone and there is something in there.
I got on time, remember, Niah is a street youth.
Make him
and remember,
yes.
Remember, no, things can't in the phone complicate other people. Alright, I got more on an example. Put it say, you know, Niah father maybe see things in your phone and give him a better understanding. And you know, say if police get this, other people go in danger. Because things might in my phone where put other people where maybe where I can family member or friend where incriminate them where police go hold on them and want to know certain things. So you can look on it from that standpoint too. So that can be a reason why certain things may be deleted out of your phone because other people can get caught up in our system. Because remember.
Well, wait, before you ask a question, let me say something, let me answer that. Quick and fast, let me answer that. With that said, if Slacky, if it is possibility that something could have in there where could have caused other people figure jail or figure prison and Slacky would have want withheld that situation over his son. Unless if I him do it, because there would never be another reason why a man would have find information. I could have even me as a brother and Slacky find out say me unalive his son. Why would Slacky would have want to cover for him brother, for him owner son? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the only way, unless if somebody would have want to say, well then, yo, I Slacky do it then. Because there would not be another reason why he would have want to find something in the phone where he prove say a John Tam unalive his son. And because I want a family, him put that family there over him own a son. Or because I want a friend, him put that friend there over him own a son. Me wouldn't really see that as a reality, but as we say, good thinking, and it is good for share idea. Nobody on TikTok can stop you from share your opinion, and it is good.
Yeah, man, I just ask, you know, it's not like to me I say that, you know, but just like
no man, me know you not say that. A reason we are reason, reality. You reason reality.
See, say police sweep a place and do investigation.
Him can like the police.
They say police them sweep a place